everyone who is tuning in, who's listening in, and if you're on our Instagram live, guys, happy new year to everybody who is listening right now. It is 2026. Wow, I'm in the studio with my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Sebrina.
Nevertheless, I'm so excited. So my mom's going to tell us a little bit about Jamaica. She just flew in on Boxing Day. So I spent this Christmas without my mom. But I was in the studio with Dad and Keisha and Inara. We had Kamali and Devon. We had a great, amazing, outstanding Christmas. But my mom's back.
Yes, I am.
And we just want to touch on what was going on in Jamaica, because we know that obviously Hurricane Melissa happened and there was a lot of devastation. So I might get a bit emotional, guys. So if you hear me go silent, it's just because I'm probably crying, because I do get emotional when I talk about Jamaica. And my mum finds that funny, but she knows I am a big softie, guys, at heart. So, Mum, tell us a little bit about your experience growing up in Jamaica first, so people just know who you are, and that you obviously you were born in the UK, but you was in school in Jamaica. Was that right?
Yes.
Okay, and how long were you in Jamaica for?
17 years.
17 years. So my mom has actually got a Jamaican accent, guys. So I want you to tell us, how was it going back, seeing the place where you grew up literally destroyed? How was that for you?
Well, going back to Jamaica, getting off the plane and seeing the place, it was like a wow factor. It was just wow. My mouth couldn't shut. And you saw all the places nobody has roofs on and things like that. It brought tears to my eyes. Even now, I'm feeling a bit emotional.
Yeah.
Reaching down to Black River, where the eye of the storm came. And when I got there was nothing. Absolutely nothing. All the roofs were off. Rain was falling. It was just unbelievable. Luckily, our house was saved. So when I got there, it was like home from home. Otherwise, going into the town center, driving through the town center, there was absolutely nothing. Nothing.
No nail shops?
Nothing.
No hospital?
Nothing.
Oh, my God.
You could see the hair hanging on the wall. And then after a few days, it started smelling, because all the supermarkets, the food and everything was all there.
Could you smell that, Mum?
Oh, yeah, I could smell it. It smelled really horrible.
What about, I did want to ask you guys, I haven't actually spoke to my mum about Jamaica since she's come back. We've just been like getting on with it. So I'm so happy that you said you'd come on and just talk about it. What about Waterloo Guest House? Guys, this is my favourite guest house where I go.
All the guest houses and the churches and things like that, what was built, and the courthouse that was built by the slave masters, and they were preserving them, they were all demolished. Absolutely
Completely.
Nothing. All you could see is the path where the building was.
Oh, wow.
And then on top of that, we had the tsunami.
We had a tsunami?
We had the hurricane. We had what's the word we'll call?
A tornado?
A tornado, an earthquake. They were all in one. And when you go to any of the houses, you would see a pile of zinc. And the pile of zinc there was where the tornado just piled them up. It was like someone actually took it off and just put them in piles. Every house you go to, there was a pile. My friend told me she slept in water because her roof was peeled off like a banana. It was just unbelievable. Then the good thing about it, the Samaritans came and they started putting roofs on with, what's those things called, what you put over them?
Is it the blue?
Yeah.
The blue, I don't know.
Tarmac. No, not tarmac.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but
it's basically, it just shields water from coming in.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
And it was the blue one. So when you walk through Black River, you could see all blue roofs.
I've noticed that on pictures. I've just seen blue roofs. So that's what the Samaritans have done.
The Samaritans had come in.
They've and gone everywhere then.
They've done everything.
They're amazing.
But Black River was the worst hit.
Of course, that's where it came in, right?
The mud came in from the tsunami, and it was just devastating. As I said, luckily, we weren't hit too bad. So everything in our house was saved. But the other people, I'm so sorry for them.
One of our roofs came off in the dining area in the living room. I saw that whole
Just a
roof.
bit of slates.
Yeah, I'll actually put on the Instagram, guys. I'll actually put that on so you guys can see what my mum has done to the house as well. Because, Mum, you have been an advocate of Jamaica, just literally going there full force. My mum got on that plane. Our house looks absolutely perfect, guys. It was bad. She's actually making it sound like it was good. Our back door was off. My room was okay. My sister's room was okay. Grandma's room, there was a leak, and my old room, what was the spare room now, had a leak as well. So we have 6 bedrooms, but the walk-in wardrobe area was fine. All my mum's clothes was totally fine, and totally fine. And but it was a devastation, Mum. It was absolutely horrible. That whole walkway and that end room, there was water coming through. I saw that water. Was that because the door came off?
Yeah, and the rain blew in, and we had the World Health Kitchen. They came, and they were the best thing in sliced bread, because the thing about it, they came and they every day between 11:30 and 12:30 there were trucks of meals coming ready made. People were having meals, and it was so good, because I went to see what it was like, and they said to me, "Miss Price, you want some food?" And I thought, am I entitled to it because I've just come from England? They say we give food to everybody who attends.
Well, you know what, Mum? You are entitled, because when you went back to Jamaica, there was no electricity, right?
Right.
And there was no fresh running water in a lot of the places for you to even want to cook or anything.
We had our tap waters, but it went off on Friday and came back on Sunday.
So of course you're entitled for food, because where's the electricity to cook? Where's the running water? Gas. Yeah, we do have a gas cooker, but in hindsight, at a certain time, 6 o'clock, it goes dark in Jamaica.
Well, yes.
So it is that little time you have to really utilize that time to get ready. So yes, you was entitled to it, and as you know, I did a sponsored walk. My mum did join the sponsored walk with us. We did not use any of the money from the sponsored walk towards our house. We actually gave it out to every single individual person. And that, I think, that speaks volumes, that we actually was hit, and we are from Black River, the worst hit place in Jamaica, but we still managed to give back and help others. And I want to bring that back to everybody. If you are somebody who is in a position to help somebody that you know has family in Jamaica, or yourself have family, just give to them. Don't go through any other charities, because I actually made sure that the people that we gave the money to, we helped 10 families individually over the Christmas, and I physically made sure that the money got to them, and they gave me a video back, which you can actually see on my Instagram. And we're actually helping a further 5 more families, and they will be sending a video. So guys, it's just about you just saying, I want to make a change, and it's going to happen. And Mum, thank you so much for coming down and sharing your story. Is there anything you would want to leave with the listeners about Jamaica?
As Sebrina said, if you have anything and you have any families, just give it to them direct, because anything at all, because people are wanting clothing and furnitures now. They're getting food and things from the World Health. They're getting there with packages with they have sardines, corned beef. They have everything. But if you're sending any food to Jamaica, to your relatives or even friends or even to anybody, just make sure it's got a long life to live, because this devastation is going to go on for a long time. Because what I've seen, it's not a just now thing. And we had a lot of foreigners putting up lights, which was really good. They were through the night and day, and I have to thank God that most of those persons were from Britain. They were Caucasian, and they really worked hard. So thanks to them for putting up the lights, which they say Black River should have lights in April, all being well. And there's other places that was devastated, not only Black River, it's Junction, Montego Bay, a bit of Mandeville. Westmoreland had it as well.
Treasure Beach.
My favorite beach,
Brookfield.
That was just empty. There was so much devastation. It was all over the place.
That just
you
must have
know?
been heart-wrenching, Mum, to
Yeah.
see.
And all my friends who visit me brought water for me. So what is so weird. You don't know how good it is until something like this happens. I was like, celebrity, get me out of here, because there was no light, nothing, and you just have to eat what you want. You know, my favorite, patty, ice cream. I didn't get none of that. I didn't watch TV for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So it's we take things for granted over here. But please, please do help anybody. Not even just Jamaica, Gaza, Ukraine, things like that. Because now I've seen it firsthand. I know what it's like to be in any country in that situation. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mum. And just before you leave us, I just want you to leave a final thought with people who feel like they can't make a change. Do you feel like you could just tell them how they should believe in themselves and how they can physically make a change to one life at least?
When you start something, never give up, because there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, thank you, Mum. And that is my mother. I love you. I adore you. Thank you for coming down, because I know you're cooking us an amazing New Year's dinner. Curry go, fish, chicken. Everything is getting done today. Mac and cheese. I know you got your amazing sorrel with the rum. And yeah, so thank you so much, Inspector. And on that note, we are going to put a amazing song on, which is one of my mum's favourites. And this is Beres Hammond. And then we're going to have the one and only Miss Rupa Palmer here. So yes, exciting times, guys. Oh, you were amazing, Mum. How did you feel?
All right.
Oh, my mum did it. She was amazing.